the old Jakarta Old City, or it is called as the Jakarta Kota Tua. Behind me is the Museum Fathahillah, or actually the name is Museum Sejarah Jakarta, the Museum of Jakarta History. So we are here actually to make some preparation for the project that we want to do in March, which is the transforming public space. So we're going to do a projection on the facade of the building. We're going to have a film and also a 3D computer graphic with together with Diffuse, the UK artist, and also a collaboration between the Indonesian one.
And what's the purpose of transforming public space?
Well, we want to give space for the creative people to somehow, how do I say it? Well, the problem with the Jakarta is that we don't have that many spaces or places to be creative, to show our projects, our event. We're trying to give new spaces, new places for the creative people to do their work.
Thankfully, we have briefed the government officers before by email and phone, so they quite understand about what we want from them. And it was not much. What we want is just a contribution from them logistically, and it's not much, yes. But what we want out of this workshop with the government to support us is for them to continue the message, to continue what we have in March, in the next March, into something bigger for them and for us, for the new audience. So yes, I think they like the idea of the new audience and the creative enterprise. But what we need to do now is to actually develop the program, the workshop, to gain their interest even more, and also to raise their commitment for our projects 2010 to 2013.
Do they see the potential in creative entrepreneurs and public art and public transforming public spaces and workshopping? Do they see the potential in it?
They see the needs, that there's a need of doing something with the abandoned buildings that they have. That for them it's the asset that they need to do something. Unless otherwise it will be absorbing their money only to maintain the buildings or the empty buildings. So I think they will be agree that this kind of project will help them to manage their asset, and probably it can also generate income for them, but not in terms of cash, but to deduct their expenses in maintaining or managing.
My name is Sakti Parantian. I'm a filmmaker from Jakarta, Indonesia. We're planning to do a showcase in the Transforming Public Space project. That's a collaboration work with British Council, Jakarta, Government Office of Jakarta, as well as Fictionary Media Technology, which is my production company, and also there is a production company as well in Bandung, which is called Sembilan Matahari. And also Diffuse, that's a label from UK, a creative label from UK. So basically me here in Indonesia, so we are trying to collect footages of lives of Indonesian people, of creative place that Jakarta people are playing, or a lot of faces in the life of Jakarta. And we try to collect those footages. And Ferry is the photographer. He's a professional photographer, very good photographer. He's collecting images as well. So my footages and Ferry's images will be sent to the Fuse UK. So they are the one who's doing the animation for the video mapping.
after showing this to the government, let's say, you can make certain public furniture. You can collaborate or have the public-private partnership with private companies like Philips or whatever to create a public signage, let's say, and a good one. And you can have a well-designed advertisement. We want to show them during this event. And hopefully from that on, it can be taken as an example by the government to implement in other places. I think that's the main objective. That's it.
We are looking just more how to shift the paradigm. Yeah, that public space is very important. It's not about the technical assistant or it's more for us. Probably the government will listen to the outside expert compared to ours. No, it's not about it's not about the technical. It's about encouraging the government that hey, you have plenty of free, talented idea for your own people. Why don't you respond and be more responsive to the situation? That's probably what we have. So we have some verbal agreement that once we convince them that everything will be fine, that seems okay. So we have 4 parties involved. Yeah. The first is the government who own the land. I asked them just to get a permission. Yeah. Second one is the donor. This is the company who will finance the construction of the public space with the compensation of their logo or branding. Number 3 is our community who will help for free, of course, designing the place. And the last one is the operator. Because sometimes the excuse of the government is budget and resources. So by having this model, you don't have to come up with budget and you don't have to come up with extra resources to maintain the park.